Hello and welcome to Anagram Commodity Videos. I'm Renisha from Commodities Research to present my views on commodity for the month of February. We have released a report called Commodity Monthly Globe for the month of February, and today I'm here to give a brief view about that. To start with the month of January, it was a bumpy month where we saw profit booking in bullions and record high prices in base metals. Crude oil saw sharp declines but was later recovered on Egypt protest issues during the end of January. Nickel was the best performer, rising more than 11%, while silver was the worst performer, tumbling 8% in the month of January. The global economy in general moved toward higher growth rates, with IMF raising its global economic growth forecast to 4.4% from 4.2%, and it has become now clear that the inflation caused by the higher energy prices is on the rise and looks set to increase further over the coming months. The low interest rate environment in recovering economies, especially the US, has supported its stock market but has also assisted some of the price rise seen in commodities. In Europe, the sovereign debt fears were eased somewhat, with Italy, Spain, and Portugal managing its issued debt. This was followed by a successful auction of the first European bailout bond, which was heavily oversubscribed. The euro recovered from its early January low, while dollar index lost nearly 5% against the basket of currencies. Talking about gold and silver, they are sitting at the bottom of the performance table and headed for the first monthly loss in 6 months and the longest losing streak in almost a year. Investors have now been scaling back positions during January as higher equity prices and reduced sovereign risk in Europe has left other markets looking more attractive. Going forward, it is very important to keep a close eye on investment flows in and out from ETFs, as many large funds and hedge funds, asset managers are positioned in gold and silver through that products. The current trend is range bound to bullish in gold and silver until gold is kept by the resistance of $1350, and silver has sustained now above $28.50, so it looks like the short term bottom has been in place, and for the near term the resistance is 1390 for gold and 2950 and $30 for silver. Turning to energy sector, the thing that have puzzled everybody recently has been the incredible widening of the price between the WTI crude oil and the Brent crude oil. During January, we have seen the Brent crude oil outperforming WTI by more than 10%. And in this process, WTI status as a global benchmark for oil has weakened. However, WTI crude oil jumped 7.7% in last 2 days of January, and it was a 2-year high, trading above $92 amid fears that the Egyptian crisis may be spread to other regions, including the Middle East, and that would affect the oil supplies. So, however, at the end of the month, we have seen some subduedness in the crisis, and looking for the next month, the end of the winter session and the ease in Egypt protest will put pressure on oil prices, curbing the heating demand, and I expect oil prices to trade in the range of $80 to 95 for the month of Feb. The base metal complex gained in January, but the upward movement stalled significantly amid worries about tightening in emerging markets. Inventory levels of some base metals also climbed. We saw all-time high for copper, while all-time high prices in copper, while nickel tested 34-month high. Restocking ahead of Chinese New Year also cheered metals. Chinese are going on a lunar New Year holiday from today, that is 2nd Feb to 8th February. So for the moment, the upside remains favored as the metals have a strong tailwind helped by the weaker dollar and new fund buying that is taking place in the month of January and February. The first target for copper, that is $10,000 at LME and rupees 450 has been achieved according to our report released in mid-December. Then now next targets are 11,000 at LME and 500 rupees at MCX. So the near-term target is bullish, but in the next month prices may see some downside. Not major, but some profit booking may occur. Overall, the trend is bullish. And how to play next month would be one strategy would be buying on dips, and MCX copper price are likely to come down with having some support at 425, and they have resistance at 470. While in nickel, we expect prices to reach $30,000 at LME in the near future and rupees 1300 in the next month. So overall base metals looks bullish for the next month, gold silver are also looking good. So this is all from my side. For more details, please read to our monthly Globe report of February 2011. Bye, happy trading.